Joining Rhonda tonight as the MC for the evening, you'd think I was, wouldn't you? I'm not. Rhonda, Sabrina Pinion, who partners with Rhonda to make this event engaging, but she also is a volunteer mentor for Teach One, Lead One, encouraging students to be influential leaders. Sabrina is the founder of Pageant Pros Consultants and Mentors, LLC, and the owner of Designing Faces Makeup on Location. I wish I had known that. She has had a multifaceted career, including modeling, pageantry, dance, and motivational speaking. Sabrina has held numerous titles throughout her 28-year career in the pageant industry, including Mrs. Georgia America, Mrs. Georgia Globe, and Mrs. US Globe. Currently, Sabrina is the reigning Mrs. Georgia USA and Youth Development Professional for Celebrate Life International. These are very special women, and let's applaud them for what they're about to do for Ahimsa House.
Well, we'd first like to applaud you for coming, so applaud yourself. It's a beautiful night. I'm sure we're going to get the job done tonight, right? All right. Frank, my husband, and my great auction staff that's here tonight is to help you bid, okay? So Bill, will you raise your hand, and Trey over here, and Frank will be out in the crowd. When you see them rush up to your table, don't fall out of your chair. They're just assisting you in bidding and getting what you want, okay? We'll have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to start with our famous heads and tails game. Has anybody been to an auction that has a heads and tails game? No? Okay, everybody here, if no one's been, everybody here is guaranteed a good time. But you need to purchase the glow bracelets. Is that what we're doing for heads and tails, Carol? Yes. So, please, if you do not have a glow bracelet, please purchase it right now. We'll hurry and scurry through and get everybody their bracelets, but you really need one. Well, how much are you selling them for? 10? $10 a piece. I promise you this is worth your money. So, Bill, can you help get the bracelets out? And if we can get all your volunteers to hit the tables, we'll just go to each table and get them done real quick, okay? I'm just going to stall here for just a minute.
Again, raise your hands if you'd like a bracelet.
It's not glow stick?
Yeah.
Just get their number.
Have you got any? Yeah. What's your number? Right here.
Test. Anybody else? One right here. One right there. Okay. Last call for the bracelets for the heads and tails game. Anyone else? Going once. Going twice. Okay, great. Okay. Here's some more. We need some more glow sticks. Two. Okay, we need two right here. Yep. We'll give her the cash. Perfect. Thank you. You're in. Anyone else? Again, last call for the bracelets. We're about to start the heads and tails game.
Anybody got bracelets?
Any more bracelets? Okay. Last call. Here it is. We're about to start the heads and tails game. If you want one, raise your hand now. Okay, everybody has their bracelets. We're going to start the heads and tails game right now. I'm going to explain the game to you. Hey, how you doing? We're going to explain the game to you guys. what we're going to do is everybody that has a bracelet, you've been entered into the heads and tails game. What I'd like for you to do when we start the game is we're going to ask you to stand up at your table. Normally we bring people up, but it's a very small area up here. So stand by your table. And what we're going to do is we're going to start flipping a coin. On every flip of the coin, you get the chance to bet heads or tails. To bet heads, you put your hand on your head. For tails, you put your hand on, well, a tail. We prefer it to be yours, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go as many flips as it takes till we have one winner. And we're on the honor system, so again, if you have an incorrect answer, you have to sit down. Then when we get to the last person, you have won a Kindle Fire. Okay? Very nice gift. So without further ado, I would like everyone with a bracelet to stand up at your table. Yeah. Now, all you cheapskates that didn't buy one that are still sitting down, we're not judging you, but you have a job to do. What we'd like for you to do is actually, when we do the flip, we would like a drum roll. Okay? So, you didn't come up with 10 bucks, but you can do a drum roll for us. So, what we'd like to do is on the very first flip, I'd like all of you guys to now bet heads or tails, and I'd like a drum roll from everybody that's not playing in the game. So give me a drum roll. Everybody place your bets, heads or tails. Everybody has their bets in. All of the tails get to sit down. All the heads stay in the game. All right. Let me see a show of hands of all my heads. All right, there we go. All the tails sit down. All right, let's go for flip number 2. A drum roll, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. No kibitzing. We have a tail, so all the heads now sit down. Boy, that cleared out a lot of them. Okay, let me see all my tails. Okay, well, you don't have to face this way. You can turn around. All right, here we go. Who's ready for one more bet? Place your bets and give me a drum roll, please. Come on, everybody. All right. I don't see too many of them. The heads get to stay in the game. How many do we have? I think we have a winner. One? We have another head anywhere? We got one. No others? I think we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up. Come on up. We have a winner. I'm going to turn this over to my wife. Thank you guys for playing heads and tails. What that game is to do is get you in a fun mood and get your hands going up and down. So because we're going to be asking you guys to support a wonderful cause, and it's going to be done with the bids.
All right, you guys, we're going to start out with a few small items that came from the small silent auction, and they're small. So bid assistants, get into your spots, please, so you can see. It's going to be interesting when it gets dark, isn't it? Yes. All right. This is a 5-day pass for doggy daycare at Atlanta Dog Trainer in Alpharetta. The value is $115. Who will start me out at $30? $30. Anybody in the room now? 30. I'm 30. Anybody in the room now? $30. How about 25? 5-day pass for doggy daycare. $25. Anybody in the room now? 25. I'm 25. Anybody in the room now? 25. How about $20? 5-day pass for doggy daycare. $20. Anybody in the room? Margie's like, yeah. $20 over here, now 25. Anybody in the room now? 25. I've got 20 over here, now 25. 25 in the back, now 30. 30. Anybody in the room now? 30. I've got 25 in the back, now 30. 30 over here, now 35. I've got 30. It's in Alpharetta. 35 over here, now 35, now 40. Anybody in the room now? 40. I'm looking for $40. Anybody in the room now? 40. 40 over here, now 50. Anybody in the room now? 50. How about 45? Anybody in the room now? $45. 45 now 50. $50. Anybody anywhere? 50 over here now 55.
She's in at 50.
55. Anybody in the room now? 55. $50 going once. $50 going twice. Sold it. $50. Thank you. What's your bidder number, please? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
1, 2, 3. Doggy daycare. 1, 2, 3.
All right. All right, I've got 2 tickets to the Georgia Aquarium and 1 night stay at the Holiday Inn Express Stone Mountain. This is restriction expires 12/31/2014 for the Holiday Inn and 9/19/2014 for the 2 tickets to the Georgia Aquarium. This value is $264. Who will start me out at $100? 100, anybody in the room now? 100. $100, anybody in the room? $100, anybody in the room now? 100. How about $75? 75, anybody in the room now? 75. 2 tickets to the aquarium, 1 night at a Holiday Inn. $75, anybody in the room now? 75. How about 60? Anybody in the room now? 60. $60, 60, thank you very 60, 60 now, 65. 65, anybody in the room now? 65. I can't see anything. 65 now, 70. 70, would you be in at 70? 70 over here now, 75. I've got 70 over here now, 75. 70 over here now, 75. Anybody in the room now, 75? Anybody in the room now, 75? Sold it once. $70, thank you. Okay, now, those are our little testers. 165, thank you. $70, 165. Okay, so now we're going to move into the scheduled items that we have for the live auction. But does everybody have the ability to raise their hand? Okay, good. All right, good. Scared me there for a minute. All right, here we go.
Okay, you guys, 3 rules when we're bidding during the auction. You cannot bid too high, you cannot bid too often, and you cannot bid loudly enough because we need to hear you, see you, and then that needs to be recognized, okay? So we're going to get started, and I've got a handy light here, so hopefully it won't get dark too fast, and this light will help me. We're starting with a 2-hour wine tasting for 20 people at Total Wine and More at Perimeter Center West. It's valued at $500. Expires 7/1/2015. Treat your friends, family, and fellow wine lovers to a private wine tasting for up to 20 people at Total Wine and More. Taste 8 premium hand-selected wines from the wine region of your choosing. Tour of the land. Wine expert on hand to discuss each wine.
All right, the value on this is $500. Who will start me out at $100? 100, anybody in the room now? 100, 100 over here now, 125. 125 now, anybody in the room now? 125, 125. I've got 125 over here. Would you be in at 150? 150 over here now, 175, 175. Anybody in the room now? 175. I've got 150 over here now, 175. Anybody in the room now? 175. 175 over here now, 200. 200, anybody in the room now? 200. 200 over here now, 225. 225 now, anybody in the room now? 225. I've got 200 over here now, 225. 200 over here now, 225. 225 over here. I've got 225 over here. Would you be in at 250? 250 over here now, 300. Who will give me 300? I've got 250, 300 over here now, 350. 350, anybody in the room now? 350. 350, anybody in the room now? 350. I've got 300 over here now, 350. 350 over here now, 400. 400, anybody in the room now? 400. 350 over here now, 400. 400, anybody in the room now? 400. Anybody in the room now? 400. 400 in the back now, 450. 450, anybody in the room now? 450. 400 in the back now, 450. 400 in the back, 450 over here now, 500. Anybody in the room now? 500. 500, anybody in the room now? 500. 450 going once. 450 going twice. Sold it, $450. 233.
That's the kind of enthusiasm we're talking about. That girl wanted that. She was bidding loud and proud. I love it. Next item up, 1 classic studio portrait session plus 1 16x20 museum canvas print. This is valued at over $2,500. Dara Photo has been in business since 2004, specializes in classic timeless portraiture, creating family heirlooms for generations to enjoy. And she's talking to someone. She's coming. Oh, yay. Okay, we have a sample here. Awesome. And am I saying, is it Dara or Dara?
Please, Dara.
Dara, so I apologize if you're here. Okay. I'm going to be called.
That's okay. I may not even.
We'll get you back.
Okay, all right, I got it.
Okay, so this is a $2,530 value. This is something that we've used personally. Those are my kids on the portrait there. He does an amazing job, just the way you want to remember them, if you know what I mean. All right, Who will start me out for $1,000? 1,000. Anybody in the room now? 1,000. Anybody in the room now? $1,000. How about 500? 500. Anybody in the room now? 500. How about 400? Anybody in the room now? $400. Anybody in the room now? 400. How about 300? They also do pets. 300. Is that where I'm in? 300 now. 350. Anybody in the room now? 350. I'm 300 over here now. 350. Anybody in the room now? 350. 300 over here now. 350. Anybody in the room now? 350. 300 going once. 350. Okay, now 400. Would you be back in at 400? 400 over here now. 450. 450. Anybody in the room now? 450. Everyone can play. 450 over here. 450 over here now. 500. Anybody in the room now? 500. I've got 450 over here. Now 500. Anybody in the room now? 500. 500. Anybody in the room? 450 going once. 450 going twice. Sold it. $450. Thank you. Right here.
That's an awesome deal on that portrait, on that sitting session. Next up, 1 hour in a computer-driven jet plane simulator. This would be really awesome. I would be really sick, but 1 hour in a computer-driven jet plane simulator. It's valued at over $1,200. The terms are it expires February 2015. Spend an hour in a computer-driven plane simulator that replicates the certified accuracy, the experience of flying a jet aircraft. You heard about the flight simulators that were used to try to find the missing plane lost in Malaysia. You will experience visual night and day, dawn and dusk, full cockpit motion-based simulation under the supervision of a well-trained and highly motivated instructor. You will leave this experience convinced that you have just flown a jet airplane. Flight Safety International is the world's largest provider of aviation services, training more than 65,000 private, commercial, and corporate military pilots.
Who'll start me out at $500? Anybody in the room now? 500. 500. Anybody in the room now? 500. How about $400? 400. Anybody in the room now? 400. $400. Anybody in the room now? 400. 400. Are you in, sir? Is that you?
Are you in?
Are you in, sir? 400.
So the hand go up. No?
Oh, 400 now. 400. Anybody in the room now? 400. 400. Anybody in the room now? 400. How about $300? Anybody in the room now? 300. 300 over here. Thank you very much. 300 now. 350. I'm looking for $350. 300 in the back now. 350. Anybody in the room now? 350. 300 in the back. 350. Thank you, sir. Now 400. Would you be back in at 400, ma'am? 400 over here now. 450. Would you be back in at 450, sir? 450 over here now. 500. 500. Anybody in the room now? 500. Would you be back in at 500? 500 over here now. 550. Anybody in the room now? 550. I've got 400 over here now. 500 over here now. 550. 550. Anybody in the room? 550. Anybody in the room? 500 going once. 500 going twice. Sold it. $500. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Next item up, Jackson Lake House Estate, valued at $3,800 between Dahlonega and Dawsonville. 4 nights through Sunday, Thursday, or Monday. Friday in September, November, December, Jan, or February. Friday and Saturday night during the same months. All these notes will come with this item should you win it. No major holidays that you can stay there. We can sell 2 4-night. Actually, we can bid on 2 4-night stays or 2 weekend stays. Okay. This is a 6-bedroom house with 4.5 baths, sleeps 38 people, 8,500 square feet, wow, on 45 acres, overlooking a beautiful private lake arranged by the North Georgia mountains, perfect for family vacations, reunions, romantic getaways, weddings, corporate functions, church retreats. No neighbors, woohoo, we like that. Pool with outdoor sound system, no neighbors and a pool, just fill in the blank. Clothing optional. Floating deck on lake with canoe and paddle boat, hot tub. That's what's a hot tub. Wow, get in the hot tub. Any SNL fans? Yeah, wow, get in the hot tub. Okay, fishing, bass, trout, and bream.
All right, who will start me out at $2,500? Anybody in the room now? 25. This is for 4 nights. 2,500. Anybody in the room now? 2,500. About 2,000. Anybody in the room now? 2,000. 2,000 over here now. 2,500. I've got 2,000 in the back now. 2,500. How about 2,250? Got 2,000 in the back. How about 2,250? 2,100. Are pets allowed? No, they're not. 2,100. Anybody in the room now? 2,100. I've got 2,000 in the back now. 2,100. 2,000 in the back now. 2,100.
Should have got the daycare package.
2,000 in the back now. 2,100. 2,100. Anybody in the room now? 2,100. 2,000 going once.
This is a steal.
2,000 going
Arrest
twice.
that person.
Oh, they have a pool table there.
They have a pool table there.
Naked pool.
2,100. Anybody in the room now? 2,100. 2,100. Anybody in the room now? 2,100.
She's not even breathing back there. She's wanting this thing to hurry up.
Sold it! $2,000. Thank you.
Oh my God. That's the lottery there.
It was the naked pool playing. Yeah, that's what it was.
was.
And hot tub. Okay. I so know I'm not that funny. Next item up, tickets and parking for June 15th, Braves versus Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim game, valued at $278. Great seats, one row above the dugout, and a parking pass, which is always nice.
All right, who will start me out at $200? Anybody in the room now? 200. 200. Anybody in the room now? 200. 200. Anybody in the room now? $200. How about 150? 150 over here now. 175. I've got 150 over here now. 175. Anybody? 175 now. 200. 200. Anybody in the room now? 200. I've got 175 over here now. 200. 200. Anybody in the room now? 200. You got 200 over here? I can't see.
It's hard. It's difficult
Fall
to
out,
see over
fall
there.
out.
200.
Fall out, fall out.
200 now, 225. 225. Anybody in the room now? 225. I've got 200 way over here. 200 now, 225. Anybody in the room now? 225. 225 over here now, 250. 225 back with Bill now, 250. Would you be back in at 250? 225. Would you be back in at 250 over here? Trey with you.
Ready?
250. 250 over here now, 300. 300. Anybody in the room now? 300. I better drop it down to 275. 275. Anybody in the room now? 275. 275. Anybody in the room now? 275.
You're out, ma'am. We can get you back in.
275. 250 going once. 250 going twice. Sold it! $250.
Everybody's like, thank God you didn't start to sing because I'm not a singer. Wow. Okay, next item up, Atlantis Casino, Spa and Resort and Bricks Restaurant. AAA Four Diamond Resort, luxurious accommodations, award-winning dining at Atlantis Steakhouse, ranked number 1 of 751 in Reno, ranked number 11 of 68 attractions in Reno, a world-class spa, a complimentary continental breakfast and afternoon hors d'oeuvres. Nearby attractions include Lake Tahoe, championship golfing, and some of the most beautiful ski resorts in America.
How many nights? Good question. Oh, I think there's more.
No airfare, right?
We can't see very.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. There we go. Not used to working with that.
Expires December 2014. It is, nope, next page.
Is there another page? Wow. Wow, we lost a light. It's 3 nights.
No, that's the Seacrest home.
It's different.
3 nights. 3 nights in Reno. December 2014.
Confirmed.
No airfare.
No airfare, no. No airfare.
Who'll start me out at $750? Anybody in the room now? $750. I'm looking for $750. Anybody in the room now? $750. How about 500? 500. 500 over here now. 600. I'm 500 over here now. 600. 600. Anybody in the room now? 600. I've got 500 over here now. 600. 500 over here now. 600. 600. Anybody in the room now? 600. I've got 500 over here now. 600. How about 550? 550. Anybody in the room now? 550. 550 over here now. 600. Back to you now. 600. 550 over here now. 600. 550 over here now. 600. 600 over here now. 650. I'm 600 over here now. 650. Would you be back in at 650? 625 now. 650. Well, let's go 675. 675. Would you be back in at 675?
She's tired.
650. Anyone?
Anybody can
650.
fly.
625 going once. 625 going twice. Sold it! 625. Thank you.
Okay, Seacrest Vacation Home. We actually do have how many nights here? I think. Let's see. Do we? Seacrest Vacation Home, valued at $900. Bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 612. The beds for 6 to 12. This home is called Beach Haven because it is truly a haven of fun and relaxation, very quiet and private while being very close to many restaurants, shopping, golf, tennis, and many other things to do. Does well with groups as well as couples. Unique to the beach, it has lots of covered parking to accommodate more than 1 car or boat, as well as trailers. And I did hear someone confirm that it's 3 nights.
Seacrest. Seacrest, Florida. It's by the Panhandle, they're saying. Anything next on that page? Okay. Fenced-in backyard with a pool that has great for children to play, no pets. Okay. Who will start me out at $1,000? 1,000. Anybody in the room now? 1,000. How about 750? Anybody in the room now? 750. 750. Anybody in the room now? 750. How about 500? 500. Anybody in the room now? 500. 500 over here now. 600. 500 over here now. 600. Anybody in the room now? 600. I'm 600 in the back now. 700. 600 back here now. 700. 700 over here now. 800. 800. Anybody in the room now? 800. 700 over here now. 800. 800 over here. Frank to the left. 800 to the left. 800 over here now. 900. 800 over here now. 900. I'm 900 over here. 900 over here now. 1,000. 1,000. Anybody? Would you be back in at 1,000? 1,000 in the back now. 1,100. 1,100, 3. 1,100, anybody in the room? 1,100 over here now, 1,200. 1,200, anybody in the room now? 1,200. 1,200, anybody in the room now? 1,200. Are we 1,200, Frank? 1,200 over here now, 13. Are you in, Bill? 1,200 over here, 1,300 over here now, 1,400. 1,400 over here now, 1,500. 1,400 over here now, 1,500. 1,500 over here now, 1,600. Let's get a round of applause going. 1,500 now, 1,600. Are you in 1,600, Frank? 1,600 over here now, 1,700, Bill. 1,650 over here now, 1,700. 1,700 now, 1,750. 1,750 now, 1,800. 1,800 now, 1,850. 1,800 now, 1,850. We need another round of applause. 1,900 over here. 1,900 over here now, 1,950. 1,950 now, 2,000. 2,000 over here now, 2,050. 2050. It's just gonna be one more time. 2,050 over here now, 2,100. I like 2,150. 2,150. 2,150 now, 2,200. Another round of applause. 2,200. 2,200 over here now, 2,250. Great cause. 2,250 now, 2,300. 2,300 now, 2,350. What? 2,325. 2,325 now, 2,350. 2,350 now, 2,375. 2,375 now, 2,400. 2,400. 2,500 now, 2,525. 2,525 now, 2,550. One more round of applause, you guys. 2,550. 26 over here, 2,650. 26. 27. How about 27.25? No? What? $12.50? 2,700 going once. 2,700 going twice. Sold it! $2,700.
114. That's exciting. That's what we like. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. And for a great cause, you guys, this is tax deductible as well. So remember, this is going to a great cause. That's why we're here. So it's fun, but when you think about what you're really doing and the lives that you're really assisting and helping change, that's huge. It goes far beyond tonight. What you're doing affects lives that you'll never know about, and that's what true integrity means. Affecting lives without getting any appreciation back from the lives you affect. But knowing the bigger picture is that you have helped someone that knows there is someone out there that cares. So thank you for that. Next item up, Downton Abbey poster signed by the entire cast. I love Downton Abbey. Any Downton Abbey fans here? Woo! I love that show. I'm addicted. My husband's like, what are you watching? What is this? I'm like, you just don't get it. Okay. It was acquired in England at a dinner with the Downton Abbey cast. That's really cool, too. They just like said, hey, we'll all sign this and donate it. That's cool. Downton Abbey poster.
Framed by Mr. Bates.
All right. Thank you.
Somebody said it's
Who-
called downtown.
Downton.
Downtown.
Who will start me out at $500? Anybody in the room now? 500, 500. Anybody in the room now? 400. How about 400? Anybody in the room now? 400. How about 300? Anybody in the room now? 300, 300. Anybody in the room now? 300 in the back now? 400. 300 in the back now? 400. 300 in the back now? 400. Anybody in the room now? 400. 300 in the back now? 400. How about 350? 350. Anybody in the room now? 350. 350. Anybody in the room? Everybody can play. 350. Anybody in the room now? 350. 300 going once.
This will probably go down as the best mini series of all time.
You could sell this on eBay. 300 going. Let me try this one more time. 350. Anybody in the room now? 350. 350. Anybody in the room now? 350. 300 going once. 300 going twice. Sold it. $300. Thank you.
$12 a signature. That's pretty good.
That's fun. Next item up is lifetime access to Unstoppable Guitar System. It's an online video guitar lesson system, and it can take you from beginner to advanced, and it's lifetime access to this online program.
Oh, this is really cool. This would save me a lot of guitar lessons. Ryan's always wanting guitar. Get online. All right, who will start me out at $500? Anybody in the room now? $500. Anybody in the room? Lifetime access to a guitar, take you from a beginner to an advanced. 500. Anybody in the room now? 500. How about 400? Anybody in the room now? 400. How about 300? Anybody in the room now? 300. Anybody in the room now? 300. How about 200? Anybody in the room now? 200. 100. Anybody in the room now? 100.
100 back here. Whoops. My speaker just went out.
100 now. 150. Anybody in the room now? 150. Anybody in the room now? 150.
Can I say something?
Sure.
This is lifetime access to this guy who's a fabulous guitarist, and he has unlimited lessons. You can even have face-to-face with him on the internet or however that works. And forever. You can just look. Yeah, he's a big animal lover. We have pictures of him. Something happened tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll need this in a minute. Okay. We've got 100 over here. Anybody in the room now? 150. Anybody in the room now? 150. Maybe we should get this, Frank. Frank. Maybe we should get it. Yes. Maybe we should get it.
We're back online.
I'm betting 150.
When the husband says no, you just act like you didn't hear him. I couldn't hear him. He didn't have a microphone. I'm in at 150. Whoever bid over here, and he went back in at 200.
Please, that doesn't matter.
Come on. 200. 150 going once. 150 going twice. Sold it to myself. Thank you.
Is that a first or is it? I don't know. We did an auction. We did an auction one night where we almost did buy the puppy. There was a puppy they were auctioning. You guys, we're going to have Myra come up and she's going to speak with you about the Funda program. And I'd like to say thank you.
But first, can everybody identify where their bidder number is? Because it's the only thing we can see is that white sheet of paper. Can everybody touch their bidder number and hold it up for a second so we know you can all help us out here? Great. Everybody get your bidder number up, bidder number up, bidder number up.
This is a very important part of the night. We have to
The left side thinks we can't see them. We can see you when you hold your bidder cards up. There you go. Bidder.
We cannot see the whites of your eyes, but we can see your bidder card.
Okay, good job. Well, thank you guys so much for having us here. Just want to say that it's been a privilege and an honor. I myself am someone that grew up in domestic violence and left home when I was 14 years old. So also an avid animal lover. Both Rhonda and I have a house full of rescues. Literally, physically, my husband and I go out and rescue animals when somebody says there's something in our house, and if you don't come, somebody doesn't come get it, we're going to call animal control. We're at their house with crates until 3 o'clock in the morning, collecting cats and kittens. So I'd like to thank you because, like I said, you affect lives that you will never know about by being at an event like this and donating your hard-earned money to help people that you will never lay eyes on. And domestic violence is something that most people hide. They don't talk about it. And it's something that it doesn't kill you, but it makes you stronger if it doesn't. And a lot of people live in danger daily. But I'd like to say thank you on behalf of those that have lived through it and survived it. And I'm one of those people that can tell you it does make you stronger, but it's so amazing how many shelters there are now. And also a shelter like this where you can take your pets it's unbelievable to me. So it really moved me emotionally. It's a privilege to be here and to meet you guys and to be a part of this.
Thank you, Sabrina. I want to make sure that we have all of our assistants in place before we start. All the assistants need to get outside, if you can hear us. And we need to get positioned because I don't think we were expecting the electricity not to work or something, you know. But we're making do. It's definitely memorable.
We're going to need about 2 more people.
Yeah.
Hey guys, everybody, all the staff members with your clipboards, please come on out. We need you for this event because we're going to be getting a lot of numbers in a very quick time period, and it's very chaotic. So please come out if you've got a clipboard. Any of the young ladies on the staff, please.
Okay, folks, this is called Fund a Program. All you get in return is the knowledge that
3 minutes on the silent auction.
okay, that you're helping the victims of domestic violence. It costs us $20,000 a year to fund this program. And what you're going to have an opportunity to do now is contribute towards the program. You'll be asked to bid at different levels, and if you want to bid at the first level, are you going to be calling
Please
the
be
levels?
quiet. Please be quiet.
Please be quiet. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, so please reach deep for this because we need to keep this program going. We have more and more people coming to us every year, every day for help. So this is your chance to donate at your level. Please, everybody donate something.
Okay, so what we get the opportunity now to do is contribute as a group to fund the program, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out a number, a donation. You raise your bid card. Wait until I have said the bid card by the mic. Just could be interesting. Wait until I say your bid card on the mic, and then you can put it down. Okay, everyone? Got it? Great. Who would like to donate? And remember, everybody can do this at the same time. Who would like to donate $1,000 to keep the program going tonight? $1,000. Anybody in the room now? $1,000. 1,000. Anybody in the room now? 1,000. How about $750? Anybody in the room now? $750. $750. Anybody in the room now? $750.
232.
232. Thank you. Thank you very much. How about 500? Anybody in the room now? 500. 500. 155. Thank you. 184. Thank you. 125. Thank you. $500. Anybody else? 500. Anybody in the room now? 500. How about 350? Anybody in the room now? 350. How about 250? Anybody in the room now? 250. 119, 193, 212, 163, 214. Thank you, everyone. That was 250. Thank you. Oh, 250 is 147. Thank you very much. 200.
Anyone else?
400. You're not. Okay, I got it. Okay. How about $100? Okay, all right, now just be patient with me here. If y'all can sit up, you guys should come up here and look at what this looks like. It's interesting. Okay, now I'll do it, Frank. Hold on just a minute. Just make sure I get everybody. 159 is $100. Okay, bid assistants don't call out until I don't have everyone, okay? $100. 241, 89, don't call out. I'll be over there in a minute. 133, 288, 228, 165, 135, 136. Is that everybody on your side, Bill?
175.
175. Okay, I'm over here. $100 this side of the room. 307, thank you. Anybody else over here? Okay, how about $75? 171, thank you, sir. 75, anybody in the room now? $75. Okay, I'm dropping to 50.
No, 282.
282 is $75. I'm dropping to $50. Anybody in the room now? $50. Challenge issue for the left side, $50. Anybody in the room now? $50? $50. Anybody in the room now? $50. Thank you, everyone. Give your 141. Thank you. $50. 141. Give yourself a round of applause.
Guys, we want to remind y'all one thing. Rhonda and I with Duffy Realty, we do real estate as a day job. We do this work pro bono for any charity that needs it. So if you know a worthwhile charity that needs help with auctioneers doing their live auctions as fundraisers, we would be absolutely proud to help that organization out. Please email us or call us. Let us know the organization that's in need, and we'll certainly consider that. Okay? And we do it pro bono. Thank you.